Sensory bag, 2 to 5 months. We will need a large Ziploc bag, water, scissors and tape. The next items are optional: glitter, pom-poms and sequins, pipe cleaners, and shredded paper. Okay, so for the sensory bag, I would sit the infant in an upright position, leaning against my chest, and then I would bring the sensory bag onto my lap so that they could use both hands to play with it. Because if I hold them up in an upright position, then they don't have to lean to support themselves and with their hands. The sensory bag helps the infant in various domains. Regarding the emotional domain, this activity can help the infant self-regulate when they enjoy themselves and smile. In the physical domain, when the teacher holds the infant up, the infant can use both hands to explore themselves since they are sitting in an upright position. Regarding the perceptual domain, the infant will have the ability to explore different senses such as sight, depth, and touch. This will allow the infant to create different brain pathways for sensory acuity and information processing. In the cognitive domain, this activity will help develop the sense of self-coherence. In the social development, the teacher and the infant can synchronize their heart rhythms and cause them to bond. The second activity is a floor mural for 10 to 12 months. We will need paintbrushes, sponges, materials to paint with, tape and scissors to tape the paper down. Since I don't have large pieces of paper, I'm going to tape multiple normal-sized pieces of paper. Jumbo crayons, twistables and markers, and non-toxic paint. Okay, so for the floor mural, I would typically do this outside, but since it's kind of cold, I will demonstrate inside. And I don't have large pieces of paper, so I have 6 normal-sized pieces of paper, and I would tape them so that they don't move around. I would have paint here on the plate and water in case I want to paint with water. This represents my infant. So for the activity, I would be placing the materials on top of the chair, and I would show the infant as I'm placing them on top, and I would look at them and point to them to see if the infant can follow my gaze, and then I would try to see if they can try to reach the materials, and if I see that they can't, then I will show them to use the blanket as a tool, and I would demonstrate by pulling on the blanket and the materials would fall down, and hopefully I would place some of the materials again on top to see if they would imitate it. And I would do this with the paintbrushes, the sponges, the crayons, and the stickers, and just do this repeatedly until they are able to imitate it, or unless they stand up and reach the materials for themselves. The floor mural helps the infant develop in various domains. In the emotional domain, the infant has an opportunity to participate in affective sharing, which is where they communicate their feelings or confirm their feelings with another person. In this case, it would be when they smile or look at the teacher. In the physical domain, this activity provides an opportunity for the infant to understand how far they can reach forward by extending their arms. In the perceptual domain, the infant will have the ability to perceive the relationship between a tool and its use. In this case, the tool would be the blanket, and using it as a tool to get the materials down. Regarding the cognitive domain, the infant will be practicing the ability to be proficient in imitating actions they have never seen before. Regarding the social domain, the infant and teacher will use joint visual attention, which is when the teacher will point to something to capture the infant's attention, and the infant will follow the teacher's gaze to discover something new. Painting with water, 12 to 18 months. The first materials we will need is paintbrushes and sponges, water and a bowl, construction paper, tape and scissors. I taped the construction paper down already so that it doesn't move. I filled the bowl up with water already, and I have my materials laid out, and this would represent the child. And so first I would grab a brush and demonstrate by putting it in the water, and then I would paint the paper with the water and hopes to encourage the infant to imitate me. But if the infant does not seem like interested, then I would resolve to maybe using sponges. I have this, which could be easier to use, that has a sponge as well. Or I could also replace the water with paint. This activity helps the infant with various domains. In the emotional domain, the infant can experience a sense of self-appreciation when they discover something new, such as how to use the brush. In the physical domain, the infant will be learning how to use a tool successfully, such as a paintbrush, and will learn to adjust their movement to best use the tool. In the cognitive domain, the infant will have the ability to imitate the teacher using the paintbrush, even if they have never seen somebody use the paintbrush before. And lastly, the social domain. The infant will be practicing intersubjectivity when the infant and the teacher work together.